Welcome everyone to another episode of Head Showered Shaved. My name's James and I'm going to be doing something today that some might think is quite dangerous. I've got a new razor. I really thought about it before I got this razor, and I've had my eye on it for a while, and I've needed to build up a bit of courage in order to go forward with this. It's an open comb razor, which is a different style of razor than I've used before. And it's an open comb razor. Well, open comb razors formerly mean they're slightly more aggressive, a bit more exposed of the razor blade for a start. But this one in particular is quite well known for being very good standard, very cost effective, not too expensive, but really quite aggressive. So even some of the more experienced people that I've viewed online have taken nervous steps forward with this particular razor. So yeah, this is going to be a really interesting one today. Hopefully it's not a bloodbath, but if it is, then hey ho, this is part of my vlog and my reason for doing it, and that's showing you the journey that I'm on with my head shaving so that you can see what it's really like. So it's the Muhle R41, which you, for those of you that are quite experienced in this, probably would have guessed that anyway. So let's take a look. And here she is now. Beautiful piece of work. It's a 3-piece razor, which is par for the course. I like that. It's my favourite style. It's a nice contemporary modern design, which I like. It's my first razor made by Muhle. There's the open comb. If you look here, you can see that it's got jagged teeth, which give it more of a sinister look, to be honest. But that's where it's open. Just to compare it, this is an Edwin Jagger DE89, and as you can see, that's got a very clear, that's called a bar, a closed bar. This is an open comb, comb being the teeth, and as you can quite clearly see, they're offering very different levels of razor exposure. So this has got teeth, there's a lot more exposure. I've already loaded it with a shark blade, which maybe you can see that there. It's not the most in focus, but we'll certainly try. It's already preloaded with a shark blade. The reason why I've gone with a shark blade is purely because when I tested the Razor Rock Game Changer, which was a more aggressive style razor than I was used to, I used the shark then and I was really impressed. So as I'm a bit nervous again today because this is going up another couple of steps again, I thought I'll stick with the shark because it performs really well, but it's been a really trustable blade for me so far. But look at the beautiful rose gold on that. Really nice. I'm kind of looking forward to this. I'm very nervous, but I am looking forward to it. I have to say, it's a new razor. I'm going to be trying it out with some new soap. And I've pushed the boat out here. I've gone with some Ariana Evans, A and E. This is a guy, a startup business that produces his own soaps. He's kind of really made some waves in the scene from what I can see and from what I can tell. He's had a tweak around with some of the formulas, oh wow, and had a response from some of the bigger boys. They've started to change their ingredients based on what this fella, I think it's a man and wife combo, and they make it in their kitchen, or certainly used to from what I can see anyway. So I went for a Barbier Sophisticato because it looks really classy, and on one of the reviews I read, it was highly perfumed, which I was really down for that. I really wanted a nice soap that was highly perfumed. But the reason why I went for this is because apparently the lava on it is absolutely awesome, second to none. And because I'm using my new Muhle R41, I thought I could really do with some lava to give me some protection. So we're going to give those two a go. But first off, most important, some pre-shave protection. And I'm going to go with an oil today because I just find that offers the maximum level of pre-shave. I've had a shower, so everything's all nicely washed and warm and slightly wet still. So applying this oil is nice and easy. So let's get that down. I use this when I just feel I get that kind of like an overload of protection with the oil really. It does tend to have an impact on my lavering with the soaps, a negative impact, but because I'm going with that R41 today, I thought we'll go for some maximum protection. The brush I'm going to use today is my Barber Edition, the Omega 48. This is a fantastic bore brush, which I really love, but it's fantastic for head shaving because it's really, really long and it gives me fantastic reach on my head. So it's a very tried and trusted brush. I'm just going to start loading up on some soap now. I don't think it's going to take much. I've not used it before. This is new. It smells amazing. Oh, really perfumed. I love it. Almost not a feminine scent, but a metrosexual kind of scent, really. You know, it's very floral, very perfumey, but still got a bit of sort of wood shaving in there, a bit of masculinity as well thrown in. Right, let's add a bit of water. Right, there we are, nicely loaded up there. I'm probably going to need to add a fair bit of water as we start to lather up on the head, but let's give it a go. Seems like a good quality soap, I'll give you that. Yeah, she's handling the pre-save soap quite well. It seems to be going on quite nice. It's smelling even more now. The fragrance is really opening up. Now I'm getting it laid down onto the head. This is a really good quality soap. I can feel that already. Let's get it down. I've let my hair grow a little bit, as you can tell. You probably saw that. I haven't shaved for 2 days. I've started to do that over the weekend really because I've been doing a lot of gardening and working hard. So I haven't been quite so bothered about shaving the head, and I've been using my more aggressive razors on the weekend just for enjoyment and performance, and just having that extra hair just helps really. A, you need a good razor to cut through it, but B, it just makes me feel a lot more comfortable when approaching a shave with something aggressive that you've got a bit more hair to bite into. A bit more water. Here we are. Definitely needed a bit more water, and it probably needs a bit more still. It's just starting to thicken up here. The smell is amazing. It literally smells like there's a bunch of flowers. Really beautiful set of flowers. Paul, who does amazing videos and has an incredible amount of followers, he always has a new set of flowers every time he does a new vid. Well, I kind of feel a bit like him today because this smells, oh, it's so lovely. Very, very organic, fresh smell. Very, very nice. Right, just get that right in there. Load up with a bit more water again. I think it can take it. That's better. Right, that'll do. That's nicely worked in. It's got I've actually covered the hair there, which I don't normally do when there's a few days worth, so it's actually a thicker application than maybe it seems. Right, the Muhle R41, let's go. First pass with the grain. Instantly I can feel the blade way more exposed than normal, but so far that feels nice and comfortable. I'm applying absolutely no pressure. I don't need to. If I applied pressure here, I'll be at risk. That is biting. That is really biting into the hair that's there. But so far, because I'm just using the weight, look at the hair that's taken out already. Oh, that is awesome. because I'm using the weight of the razor, it's just feels like it's going to plan, but there's a serious, can you hear that? I don't know if that is or isn't audible, but you can see the amount of hairs that it's cutting out already. Unbelievable. I think on this first pass, it's fine, but I think as my hair gets shorter and I get that progression of performance, I'm going to have to be really careful. I'm in constant feel with that blade. Sometimes that blade just aligns itself quite nicely with the closed bar on the other style of razors. And you get that real confident, sort of smooth as you go feeling where you can just be quick and really go for it. But this feels like much different. That blade is literally, it's addressed at a really nice angle, which I like. It's addressed at a really nice angle, but totally exposed to give an incredible cut, first and foremost. But be careful, James. I'm respecting this. I'm literally just pulling as light as I can over the skin, and it's behaving. Wow, that is the way it's biting through. Look at the hair. That is amazing. Some people using this razor don't even go with 3 passes. We'll just have to play it by ear. Always play it by ear. Everyone's different. That's the thing with shaving. Someone's skin and hair style, and by style I mean how thick it is and how it grows, can require one thing and someone else is completely another. So one thing I would recommend is that as you progress with head shaving, using these double-edged safety razors, try it for yourself and see where it takes you. I mean, my goodness. Oh, that is. It feels like that was my second pass. That first pass felt like I've done 2 passes already. Unbelievable. Let's get some more lava up there. Don't need as much now on the second pass. As long as you get some lubrication up there, that's good. It's still quite slick. That smells amazing. Really floral, really fragrant, perfume-ish. Really nice, really fresh. Right, let's go across the grain. Wow. On another day I could stop there. I'm going to go with the 3rd pass, but on another day 2 passes and that would also be good enough for me, like I've seen from some of the other videos. Wow, this thing is unbelievable, guys and girls. I've just loaded up with a little bit more soap here. Just got a little bit light. Sometimes when I use a new soap, it takes me a little while just to figure out how I need to work it really. I probably overdone it to begin with. I think that's probably a bit of nerves because of the blade I was using today, but wow, this smells so good, guys. I really recommend it. Ariana Evans, husband and wife combo from America, now available in the UK. They've got their own UK site. It arrived in 2 or 3 days. Came with a couple of free samples, which is really cool. Smells amazing. What? Ladies and gentlemen, the Muhle R41 open comb razor. I didn't cut myself. I can't believe it. I took it nice and easy. I respected it. Oh man, that is baby butt smooth. Amazing. Okay, another big heads up to a new product I've been using. Really cost effective stuff. This is Arco. Most people know this because you can get like a bar of soap, which is highly available. Very traditional stuff. Comes from Turkey, where they do a range of aftershave balms, colognes and all sorts. And they come in this kind of shower gel style packaging, which could be a turn off, but don't let it be, because the product inside is excellent. And the price you pay for this is pennies really, and you can get it really available on Amazon. Really good stuff. This one in particular is the Cool Aftershave Balm, which is really soothing, very much akin to like a Proraso Menthol or like a Nivea for men. You know, really good stuff, but it costs a couple of pounds, and it's very soothing. I think after a close shave like that, I can't tell you how close that is. That is amazing. I went so light. Oh, I've got a nice little fresh tingle now, but the tingle was telling me I didn't go too far. I didn't go too close, which is great, but I'm getting that deep down minty soothness now, which I love. Oh, this feels amazing, guys. Really good stuff, that Arco. So right, let's just recap. We used the Muhle R41 open comb razor for the first time. It is heading much more towards aggression as razors go, but that performed absolutely amazing today. My technique, I think, is getting better. I do make mistakes when I rush it, of course I do, but I took my time there and I respected it, and I got a good result. No cuts and an amazing shave. I did 3 passes there and it's baby butt smooth. Brilliant. Another nod has to be given to the Shark blade. They just don't disappoint, you know, they're just brilliant. I really like them. Made in Egypt, absolutely fantastic. And that shave soap was luxurious. I didn't load up enough to begin with, so I had to go back, but once I had, there was plenty of lava there. Really luxurious stuff, a really nice fragrance that filled the bathroom while I was shaving my head. Really nice experience. That pre-shave soap is from Bluebeard's Revenge. Really good stuff. Whenever I'm doing a really close shave, I always go for that stuff because it gives me a good bed of slickness. What else? Yeah, we use the Arco, which we know, and the Omega brush never disappoints again. It's the Barber edition. It's the Omega 48, really long bore hair, fantastic stuff. So that was a really enjoyable shave. I enjoyed doing it. I hope you enjoyed watching it. Please, if you liked it, press like, and if you'd like to leave some comments in the comment section, I'll be more than happy to respond to whoever wants to offer some advice or ask me to, or recommend me to do something that maybe I'm not already doing. Whatever, just interact with me. That would be fantastic. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I try not to bore you too much. I know I go on a lot, but I do enjoy it. and I'll come up with another vlog in Northern Ireland. I'm heading over there for a couple of weeks with Siobhan to stay there with her family, who are amazing. So I'm going to be covering a travel shave, which will be quite nice, and the bathroom's going to look a bit different, but more enjoyable nonetheless. So I'm going to head out now. If you haven't shaved your head already and you're starting to go bald, then just do it. Don't even delay it. Get it done. Since I started shaving my head, I haven't looked back. I feel amazing. I look amazing, and this traditional shaving process I now go through on a pretty much daily basis is just a dream. I love it, and I think you could get on board too. Anyway, take care guys, and I'll see you soon. Head showered, shave. This is James signing out.